What happens when we cross over? Welcome to the Rambling Psychic. Today we're going to talk about what happens when we cross over. This is a deep conversation, and I want to slow this down a little because when we talk about crossing over, rushing it feels wrong. Most people imagine death as a single moment, a line you cross, here, then not here. But what if I come to understand is that crossing over is a process, and it begins before the body ever stops. There's often a soft withdrawal first. The soul loosens its grip. People talk about this as shutting down, but it isn't shutting down at all. It's more like tuning inward. The outer world becomes quieter. The inner world becomes louder. And then there's the moment itself. Not darkness, not nothingness, awareness, a sudden clarity. I always get the sense of expansion, as if the soul realizes it was wearing something too tight and finally slips free. There's relief here, not because life was bad, but because being human is heavy, and that weight drops away. What surprises most people in this is you don't lose yourself when you cross. You become more yourself. Your personality doesn't vanish. Your humor doesn't vanish. And your love doesn't vanish. What vanishes is the fear. And then there's the presence. It's subtle at first, like realizing you're not alone in a room that you thought was empty. Sometimes it feels like loved ones stepping forward. Sometimes it's a warmth that feels intelligent, aware. And there's a recognition before there are faces. That's important because recognition doesn't come from the eyes. It comes from the soul. There's no language at first. Communication happens instantly. Thought, feeling, knowing, all at once. Nothing has to be explained. And then comes what so many people fear, the life review. But the phase doesn't do it justice. It isn't a replay. It's a remembering. You don't watch your life like a movie. You feel it from every angle. You feel the love you gave. You feel the love you didn't know how to receive. You feel how your pain shaped others and how theirs shaped you. And here's the part that always brings me to tears. There is no cruelty in this. No condemnation, no shame, only understanding so deep it dissolves self-judgment. Most souls don't say, I failed. They say, oh, now I understand why that was so hard. And forgiveness happens naturally here, especially self-forgiveness. After that, time stops behaving the way we expect. There's no rush, no clock, no urgency. Some souls rest, not sleep, rest. It's like letting the nervous system finally exhale. Some souls move quickly into healing spaces, places that feel like light, color, vibration. Others stay close. And this matters for the living because crossing over doesn't mean leaving the people you love. Souls don't detach from love. They detach from limitation. So they watch, they visit, they nudge. They come through dreams because that's where we're quiet enough to receive. They use songs because music bypasses the mind. They use numbers because repetition gets our attention. And here's something most people don't talk about. Souls are often surprised by how much we grieve. They understand it and they honor it. But from their side, the connection feels intact. They don't feel gone. They feel closer. And eventually, there's a choice, not obligation, not assignment, choice. Some souls prepare for another lifetime. Some become guides. Some focus on helping loved ones heal. There's only reassurance here. And when people ask me, what's the biggest thing souls want us to know? The answer is always the same. That this life mattered. That the love mattered. And that nothing meaningful was lost. Crossing over isn't an ending. It's a return to truth with the wisdom of having lived. If you're listening to this and feeling something stir, not fear, but recognition, trust that. The soul remembers long before the mind does. I thank you. Our next episode, we will go into, well, we'll see. We'll see. But we're gonna stay on this line. And by the way, I just did a tarot reading where I channeled love messages from above. So I hope you're able to see that. I'll put the link in here for you. But this feels like an important podcast. This feels like something, well, that I feel like I was meant to do today. So I'm going to honor that. And I'm going to honor you. I love you. Your loved ones love you. Don't forget that. Until next time.